It was huge. This past Saturday, they lost by 10 runs, and the game just had to be over. But this win last night was great. It was thrilling. David Wright's single to win it, and seeing Team USA all together on the pitcher's mound celebrating was just awesome. It was great to see. But they have a big test coming up against Venezuela at Dodger Stadium, where I think they can do it. I think they can win. But this is a great story.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I have to agree with you 100% on this one. They got blown up by Puerto Rico on Saturday with the mercy rule. They had to give up the game, and then they come back from the bottom of the ninth inning and win the game. And it just shows how much pride and determination that these USA baseball players have. A lot of people say, they don't care. They're just focusing on their Major League Baseball careers. Well, this just proved all those doubters wrong because of this huge win.
Now switching to the NBA, there are a lot of contenders for MVP. Who are your top 5 contenders?
Top 5, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Dwight Howard, and my 5th is a toss-up between Chris Paul, Chauncey Billups, Deron Williams, and Tim Duncan.
Well, for my 5, I'm going to go with CP3 because he leads the NBA in assists and steals. 4, I'm going to have to go with Dwight Howard also just because he's that huge force for the Magic and helping him have a good season. Now, the top 3 are tough. I mean, these guys are all worthy of the number 1 spot. But for 3, I'm just going to have to go with Dwayne Wade. And 2, I'm going to have to go with Kobe. And 1's got to be LeBron just because he's King James. And he's done amazing things with the Cavaliers franchise, coming in as such a young player and doing so much, having them have a 30-1 home record and having them compete with the Celtics every game. So King James, I think, is going to have the NBA MVP at the end of the season.
Now to switching to NCAA basketball, March Madness begins tomorrow. Who are your final 4 teams in your brackets?
My final 4 teams start off with Louisville. They won the Big East Championship, which is regarded today as the best tournament ever. And they're led by Earl Clark, who I thought played spectacular, just doing a little bit of everything, rebounding, scoring. Williams is also a great threat on the wing. Edgar Sosa plays very well at the point. This team is coached by Rick Pitino, one of the best, and I think that they can make a run for the finals. Unfortunately, I have them losing to Pitt, which is my other team. Pitt has a great inside presence. We all know DeJuan Blair. They're great wing players. Sam Young, a senior. This is his last year. He's going to bring it all. LeVance Fields, another leader for the Pitt. But also my 2 other teams, Memphis Athletic. We saw them last year. Tyreek Evans, the freshman coming in, playing very well. They still have Robert Dozier and Sean Taggart. And Gonzaga, my Final 4 team, which a lot of you might question out there. It could be a bad decision on my part, but I'm willing to take that chance. Josh Heupel, Jeremy Pargo, Matt Bolden. Gonzaga has one of their best teams to ever walk through this program.
Well, for my Final 4, 2 of my teams coming out of the Big East. 1 is Louisville, as Andy mentioned. That's mine, too. My other team is Villanova after the way they played in the Big East tournament. Then my other 2, I have Memphis I was agreeing with Andy. But number 1, this is pretty much everybody has this team their Final 4. At least most people should. It's UNC led by Tyler Hansborough. I don't have them winning in the finals like most people do. Instead, I have Louisville beating UNC in the finals.
Well, St. Paddy's Day was the other day. What is your guys' favorite Irish movie?
When it comes to sports, I gotta say Rudy, but I'll take The Departed. Takes place in Boston. Features a great cast: Jack Nicholson, Matt Damon, Mark Wahlberg, Leonardo DiCaprio. How can you not say it's a good movie? And it's directed by Martin Scorsese. This is a good one. But Rudy is just a tearjerker for me. I love that movie. I watch it every time, and it doesn't get old. So for sports, I'll say Rudy, but just in leisure activity's sake, I like The Departed.
Yeah, Andy, Rudy's definitely tearjerker, and that's got to be my favorite sports Irish movie too. But my, I guess, action Irish film, that'd have to be The Boondock Saints. That's a really good movie, and if you haven't seen it, you should go check it out.
I would have to agree on Rudy. It was on earlier today, and I was actually late for class because it was on. It was really good. It was really warming. He just made the team, so. But that ends it for us today. Sean, Andy, and Parker, thank you very much.